Hi everyone, this week we've got Lee on the show. We're going to be talking about property marketing, virtual tours, video tours and engagement rates. But before we do any of that good stuff, Lee, can I have a quick introduction from you please as to who you are and what you've been up to?
Yeah, so hi everybody, my name's Lee Wainwright, the CEO at FocalAgent, and we're the experts on visual content for everything real estate in the UK.
Awesome. And thanks for coming on the show this week, Lee. My first question, in your opinion, how should property marketing be carried out to make that property stand out?
Yes, yeah, good question. So I think the bit that I would say first is that the consumers are super comfortable and used to the journey that they go through now. So they land on a portal, they'll put in a location, they'll put in a price, they'll put in some broad requirements, and then they get a list of property. And this is where visual content really now starts to do the heavy lifting for agents. So professional photography makes a big difference to that first click, and looking brilliant in that aggregated view of properties really does make a big difference, particularly when you're multi-agency. You know, looking better than the other property wins more clicks. But then the nature of the content once the consumer's got through is also really important to hold their attention and to get your call to action click. So that's where video matters, because a lot of traffic is on mobile devices and video is just easier to consume. But also 360 tours and the doll's house view of properties just really helps with consumers understanding what the estate agents are doing to present properties to be the best estate agent within the towns that they're operating within.
Okay. And just touching on that, with the video tours and with the virtual tours and video tours, are there some sort of key numbers surrounding why they should be used on every property?
Yeah, so look, visual content does two things. It helps estate agents sell more properties, but what it also does is it helps estate agents win more instructions. So for us, the research that we did last year that really stands out is that agents that are doing professional photography, video content, 360 tours, and really looking professional online are winning 32% more instructions than the average agent. And for us, you know, just helping estate agents win more instructions is a really essential part of what we do.
That's 32% is absolutely massive.
Incredible, yeah.
It is. And look, I'm a huge believer in every property should either have a video tour or a virtual tour, if not both. I think that it's a fantastic way to be able to keep even when the property's sold. It's a fantastic way for that person to still be able to see the property, to walk around the property without having to go back. It qualifies people before. I just think they're fantastic. I've been a huge believer in them for many years. And
yeah. Well, you make a really interesting point there on the go back. You know, estate agents are it's very important that they use their time cleverly, and not having to go back to help someone measure curtains. You know, that's a really cool thing to do. And with the 360 tours, because you can measure spaces within the property, you know, at one extreme, you've got people able to show contractors round and measure up for kitchens. At the other, it's just a great way for somebody to be reminded what the property looks like and whether their furniture is going to fit. Do they go and buy a table and commit to a purchase? So that kind of content it removes a number of those less valuable tasks for agents in terms of the ongoing sale.
I also believe it helps, from my own personal experience with, you know, like buyer's remorse. Are you doing the right thing? For you to be able to quickly just go back in, see the house, walk around it, and go, yeah, that's where I want to be, as opposed to I can't really remember. I saw it, you know, 3 months ago while it's still going through, and you know, it's just a massive help. I'm a huge believer in it. So it is great. And I want to ask, sorry, Lee.
I was going to say, and the other side of the stats is the impact. So for us at the moment, 32% more instructions really matters, but actually the research that we did at the start of last year, which was a split test of 3,500 properties, pretty decent market in the first quarter of 2021. Get my years right. But with a split test of 3,500 properties, those properties with visual content solutions versus those without, 48% more likely to sell, £1,600 closer to the asking price. You know, professional visual content makes a big difference to the homeowner, and it makes a big difference to the estate agent.
My next question was actually going to be on the engagement rates of non-enhanced photos versus enhanced, and can you show us an example of this in action? So over to you, Lee.
Yeah, love to. So this is our new tool, Property Box, and I'm going to do what they tell you not to do, which is a live demo of a product. But here goes. So you guys are in Beckenham. So this morning I went on Rightmove, captured a number of properties that are currently on a well-known portal in Beckenham, and I'm going to show you how quickly and how easily our new solution enhances photos. And this is super important, and I'll let the live demo do its thing. So first of all, this is super fast. We're talking seconds. So this is a live demo whilst I'm actually on Teams, so using my internet bandwidth. But you can see just how quickly here we're kicking out enhanced photos. You know, there is no doubt in my view that a consumer is going to find that photo more attractive.
Yep, 100%.
And you can see just how quickly we've made these images look better. Let's have a look at some of the externals. And our AI here is doing all the heavy lifting. It's blue sky, it's vertical correction. It's actually GDPR compliance as well. So we're probably going to struggle to see that car registration plate is in that picture. It's been blurred out now, as well as the blue sky being done. So for us, what we know is that when the consumer is coming to that aggregated view of properties, that list of everything that meets their criteria, professional images, professional visual content makes a property 48% more likely to sell. It isn't difficult to say that property is going to get more clicks than that one.
No,
it's going to stand out. It's just going to look stronger.
Yep.
In that aggregated view. I mean, that's a fantastic. Our tech team have done a brilliant job with this AI to get the blue sky going around the tree, you know, around the roof. In that is just, you know, I have to say, well done to our tech team. They've been working on this for some time, but we think about visual contents like the UK's most professional, knowledgeable, experienced visual content experts. So yes, of course, we want professional photographers visiting homes, capturing content, but actually we want to find ways for people to look better online, to present their properties better online, to present their estate agency brand better online, because we know visual content can help you win 32% more instructions than the average agent, and we know it can make your properties 48% more likely to sell for £1,600 closer to the asking price.
It's fantastic numbers, Lee, and thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for
You're very welcome.
The stats. Thanks for showing the example, and I'll have you back again soon.
Look forward to it, mate.